Alright, so this is the morning of day one. Typically my mornings start out the same. Like I said, over the past probably about a year now, I've made a lot of significant changes in how I approach every day. And I'm definitely going to give credit where credit is due to those individuals that have been kind of the inspiration in me making those changes. But in due time, my mornings start out pretty much the same. Um, a lot of this stuff that I'm gonna put in here is things that I've implemented from other people. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, so where I've got a lot of things, I'm not sure. Um, but particularly in the morning, I try to take out as many of the decision-making processes that I can. Right, I try to make it just extremely simple, streamlined, so where I don't have to think about what it is that I'm doing. I just kind of do it. Um, and that starts with what time I get up in the morning. I've been getting up at 4:30 for probably about a year now. Every day hasn't gone. Every day hasn't gone that way. There's been times that I've gotten sick. I've made myself stay in bed just for recovery purposes. I tore my hamstring recently, so I'm kind of dealing with that. But I say there's probably less than a dozen times over the past year that I haven't gotten up that early, and to me, it does a lot of things. For one, it frees up a lot of my time. Things tend to go my way a little bit easier, and it's like a foundation. Like no matter what really my day brings or the next day might bring, I don't have to make any adjustments to my morning schedule. It's always early, and surprise, I tend to get up earlier than necessary for whatever that next day is prepared to throw at me. Um, anyways, so I try to keep things streamlined, simple, and the same every morning. It makes it easier for me. So I'll get up, uh, and one of the first things I'll do is um, I'll make a protein shake, and I'll take some basic supplements to kickstart my day, and then grab a cup of coffee and come sit here in this chair. Everyone's still asleep. It's my chance to kind of get done a lot of the non-negotiables that I've made for myself, and one of those things is um, journaling, which is something I started this year. I've started just recently, probably in the last month, trying to grow more spiritually. It's not something that um, I've done over the years. It's a new road for me. So I've been reading the Bible, and then I'll read from my Kindle whatever book it is that I'm reading. And I found that 4:30 I don't have to leave here lately for work until about 6:15, 6:20. So I'll get a really good uninterrupted hour and a half or so of productive time towards accomplishing whatever it is that I have set to accomplish. Right. Um, my schedule isn't so insane like some of these people that I have to, review what appointments I have for the day, things like that. Although I'll review my calendar, I got a to-do list. Um, but typically that doesn't interfere with my morning routine. My morning routine is always the same. So over time, I'll get into it in more depth, each individual thing and what I'm working on. But for now, that's it.